Good morning, guys. I'm going to take you through a quick review and analysis and space flow design of a property to see if we can't see how many bedrooms we can get into it. All right. So I have this floor plan layout that another agent and my team sent me. Right, and we're looking at it right now. We've got our front door. We've got a living room, a dining room. Kitchen's up in the top right-hand corner. The laundry is not listed, but that's actually built into the garage here, as well as the hot water tank. We've got our two-car garage as well. That's all on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, we've got a bedroom, another bedroom, a third bedroom, and then our primary two large walk-in closets, which are fantastic. Honestly, if you're married, separate closets probably been a great boon to my marriage. And then our family room with the fireplace right in the middle here, right? So as we're looking at this, what are we going to do? We're at four bedrooms. I want to try to get this to eight bedrooms minimum. Nine or 10 would be fantastic, while still preserving some common area, um, the kitchen and the dining. All right, so what are we going to do here? Now, when I'm looking at these, I'm going to go in, I'm going to use the white, and I'm going to go ahead and start down here in the living room area. What are we doing? We got 12 by 20 room. Okay, now some elements I consider. I don't like doors too close to the front door. Want them to be a little bit further away from the front door so that all the noise that's coming from this foyer doesn't necessarily reverberate through that guy's door. So a better place than this hall for a bedroom door might be over here. Um, for that section. All right, but it's also a pretty big room. It's 12 feet wide, 20 feet deep. Okay, so what could we do? Well, we got this dining room as well over here. I'd like that to be a room. Another thing I don't like is I don't like you walking right out of your bedroom into a kitchen area, right? I just don't think it's a good experience to be walking straight out of your room in your drawers or what have you into the common space. So let's think about this a little bit. We're gonna go with red is what I use for walls. Whenever I'm sketching these out, any walls that I'm adding will be done in the red. So let's think about doing a hallway here. All right. Now it's not gonna be it's not gonna be 20 feet deep. It'll probably be maybe 16 now for this room. Okay. We don't need to be perfect. We're trying to sketch something out real quick to make sure this can work. All right, so now we've got a squarish room. It'll be about 12 by about 16 with this hallway here. We do that, put another wall here. We're going to close off the dining room area so that it's not accessible via the kitchen. Okay. Um, then we're going to go ahead and we need to make sure we have some doors. So where do we want the door for this? We don't really want too close to the front. Let's put the door for this room over here. All right. And you generally want to have it so that your bedroom door um, will close against a wall. All right. So we're going to do that there. Here we got another bedroom entering into the dining room area. Let's clean this up, get rid of the wall that we have here. Okay. And we'll put in our door here. Now, I said earlier, I want to have this door close against a wall. Well, what does that mean that we can do? Very simple. We're going to put our closet right here. A little bit of noise suppression coming from that space. We do that. All right. And if we do this, now it's closing against the closet. We have a nice spot right here to tuck a desk into. All right. Nice little nook coming in. Bed can go here against the wall. Be fine in that area. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that this doesn't keep getting called a dining room because it might be confusing for somebody later. We'll leave the dimensions because that's still approximately accurate. This one's going to be different, so we're just going to get rid of that. We got bedrooms one and two right off the bat. Sometimes I recommend getting rid of the fireplace, but in this case, I don't think the fireplace is going to affect much of our situation. So we got bedroom one, two, three, four, five. Okay. Now we can do our master. It's 15 feet wide, 20 feet tall. Okay. We have two walk-in closets. Now, funny thing about co-living, You're gonna have one person in there. You don't need two walk-in closets. It's 7 feet wide, 5 feet tall. So that's pretty big space that we've got here that we don't need to be devoting towards closets. So instead, let's remove those closets, free up that space. All right. Okay. And now this is 7 by 10 feet, almost 11, almost 12 feet actually. Okay. In this spot. Let's go ahead and make our primary bedroom a little bit. And we can now put a wall in, say right here, aligning with this wall. All right. And put a nice door right near. Okay. Finish that off so it aligns more with here. And you're probably going to have to heal that a little bit. Now we're going to get another door in right here. Okay. So we've got that. Now we can take this, we get 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Now we have an option. Depending on the layout of this room, we can make this into a private. I think we're going to do that. Okay. Um, so we can go ahead and we can break this out, get rid of our walk-in here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put another door in right here into that bedroom. Didn't do it straight, we do it straight. Okay, so now we got this private bath we're gonna pop in here. So now 7 is actually 7, and I like to mark my privates with a little P, right? Bath. Okay, 7P. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7P. Challenge there is we now only have one bathroom to support what we have is 6 bedrooms so far. You can't do that. So what are we gonna do? Well, let's go ahead and make another bathroom. Best place to put a bathroom is right next to another existing bathroom. All right, so we already have a bathroom here. We're going to go ahead and add in another bath. We're going to actually change the location of the door. So this one's facing this way. We'll make this next one facing the other way. Okay. Use a straight line tool. Grab here. All right, we're going to mimic much as we can. Get our bathroom in here. I use purple to mark bathrooms, kitchens, laundry rooms with the first letter, bathroom, right? So we have private bath, 2 more. Because if 2, we can have up to 8 more bathroom or bedrooms using that. Doing this, we still have that, but now we've got rid of our hallway here, right? Our hall entryway. So let's remake that. Pop that in right here. All right, so now you can enter into that hallway at this space. And maybe you want to open that up even more. Maybe you just want to go like, all right, let's just get rid of all of that. Now it's more open. All right, there you go. So you go in this guy's room, so forth. Or you want to give this guy a little bit more privacy in your flow, right? So they kind of walk away. And maybe you say, okay, the opening will be here. All right, so now someone can go in and they can enter their bedroom without being seen by everybody entering the bedroom. All right, now everyone has a little bit of space. All right, we're gonna get rid of this door. This door doesn't exist anymore. If you're coming up into here. Okay, so now we're at 1 private, 6 bedrooms sharing 2 baths. Sounds good. But if you want to maximize it, let's start looking at what else we can do here. Okay. Um, So first of all, here's our entryway into the kitchen. We've got a dining room. We're going to keep a little bit of living room area with the fireplace. All right. Um, it's there, kind of keeps it flow. So you got boom, you're walking in. It's kind of just all together. Let's keep our laundry room nearby. We already know that there's laundry and hot water tank in here. So let's go ahead and play off of that. Again, I don't like you walking through. Um, a kitchen area or a bedroom right into the kitchen. Okay. We have a pantry here. Let's go ahead and make this into a hallway into the garage. Okay. We're going to go ahead and maybe get rid of this wall as well. All right. We know that our laundry has been over here. Let's go ahead and keep that as our laundry off of the room here. So let's go ahead and get back to the right thickness. Keep that there. And now we're going to have our utility room right here off of the dining room. Okay. So that's our laundry room there. Okay. Here's our kitchen area. You're gonna enter in here. What are we gonna do with the garage? All right, well, we happen to know this is an area where we don't have a challenge with the HOA. There is no HOA. It's not a flood zone. It's an area that in Houston is common for garage conversions. So not a challenge there. 18 feet wide, 25 feet deep. We're losing about 5 feet, 4 or 5 feet to the laundry room, so it's 20. So 18 by 20. What can we do? We cut it right down the middle. All right, now we're dealing with a 9 by 20 room, pretty big. That's pretty good. We could also cut it this way, put the windows on the side, leave the garage door as a facade if you want. Um, what I'm going to do is go with our recommended individual units here. And I'm going to, because I have an exterior wall, let's go ahead and build in. You guys put a, didn't do it again. Get over here. Let's put a doorway here. We're right about the middle. Wipe out the word garage and everything that's in the way. And let's go straight down here. Oh, seems like that's fair. I don't think that's in the right spot. Usually that's right in the middle. We'll do that. All right. So we're gonna call this bedroom 8. Okay. 8. Okay. And we've got bedroom 9 right here. Okay, what are we going to do at the front here? Well, I'm going to say, let's put in walls. We're going to get rid of the garage door. Okay. All right. And thinking about the way it's going to flow, I go onto a window here, a window door here. It's actually going to be a door for private entry. And another one here. Okay. Um, actually, I think about more. We're not going to do private entry. We're just going to do windows. Why? Because if you do a door, now you got to find a place for the bed. Where's the bed going to go? If you give it as a window, the bed can be here, very nice, and it's going to fit very well. Okay. So we're going to leave them as just regular windows for the space. So you walk in, see a window, you walk in, you see the window. Okay. Alternatively, you could do a window here and a window over here. If you want to do a garage, leave the garage facade. Just kind of take down all the railing, leave the garage door, drywall it in, and then put the windows on the sides. Okay. You may very well decide you want to do that depending on the way the area looks. Okay. Looking at this now, that's a bit wide. Why did I go that large? Um, I have a real good answer for you. Let's go ahead and fix that up. Right, 3. Okay, so we're gonna make that coming out a bit and then coming this way. Okay. Now we've got our garage uh, here and another one here for this one. Okay. It's gonna open up. Now, laundry is, the sewer line, you have all the bathrooms over here, kitchens in the back. I'm guessing that the main sewer connection is going to be in the back, just given the way the property is designed where the sewer line's running. Okay. One consideration might be to try to add another bathroom to this bedroom. If you're going to do that, you're going to end up trenching along the side because a laundry sewer line is different size than a toilet sewer line, also not down as far. You decide you want to. I mean, right now this works quite fine as a 9 bedroom, 3 bath. Yeah, 4 bedrooms, 4-to-1 ratio works. Um, at the way it is right now, but you could uh work to add another bathroom here. If we were to do that, how would I do that? I would go ahead and build the bathroom here, and I would do a square bath with a corner shower, corner toilet, corner vanity. Okay. For us to do that, so your entry would be over here. Then you'd have your bed in the bottom here. We put the dresser or the desk right here in that spot. Okay. And then we'd have a dresser vanity over here. All right. So you could do that. Um, or you could just go ahead and leave it as is. I'm going to recommend we leave it as is. I don't think the ROI is there for it. Rather have a larger bedroom coming through. Now, some things to consider. What are we looking at here? All right, I'm going to do something unusual, and I'm going to use light blue highlight to identify some things. One, we've got this laundry wall here, right? That's going to be pretty loud. What can we do about that? Because people are going to be doing laundry all times of night. The tenant here might be upset. So we can go ahead and put in a closet, nice big closet right here. All right. Um, that's going to help with some noise suppression between the laundry. In the wall here, we're going to recommend you double drywall it. We're going to recommend we put in some sound insulation into this wall, this one as well. Okay, so you might as well just really do a good job insulating this area for noise suppression. Also put the closet in right there. It's going to help out. Okay. For this other bedroom that we've got, might as well build the closet right here. In case you're wondering where the closet should go, this would be a good spot for it. So you walk in a bit, you got your closet right there. Okay. With this one, very similar. An impact could be had. It's a smaller room than this. You could build a closet this way. All right. And then this guy has another closet coming in. And we're just going to, when we add this wall here, leave an opening for that closet. So now the dining room has a closet coming in. This is still plenty large enough. Doors here, just a little entryway. Bada boom, bada bing. We're all set. Okay. What we have here is bedroom one, or bedroom 1 and 2, 8 and 9. We'll be using this bathroom. Bedrooms 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be using that bathroom. Seven's got its own bathroom here. 7, because we built it out of a closet, has no window, so we need to add a window in. All right, go ahead and depending on the view or ease or wherever any breaker box or anything is, pop that in. I like to have windows immediately adjacent doors. So when you walk in, you're looking out a window. It's a good walk flow. Bed would then be over here in the corner. TV desk could be right here, in that spot. Right now, if we do a window here, alternative location would be desk right here, bed over here, closet could be built in right over here. Or if you don't want built in the closet, I'm going to recommend built-in closet for a room that has a private bath. It's just a better use of the money. And it's going to get the person to here is going to be expecting a closet and not just a little thing. Okay. So put a closet there, bed, desk by the window, and you'll be all set. All right. So now you're looking at a 9 bedroom home with a little bit of a living room. Let's go ahead and mark that with an L. Living room, We got our dining room. We've got our kitchen. We've got our laundry. Do it as a U. You know, a nice U utility room. Okay. Um, Utility room there. And got this. Now, these we would definitely want closets in this one. Might not need to do a closet here. Um, with this, depending on your appraisal, right? You may wall it up, call it an enclosed sitting area. Don't build the closets in until after you get your appraisal done, um, coming through. Okay, so you just want to time that actual work. Alrighty, so that is a review of this property, converting it from a 4-bedroom into a 9-bedroom home. Thank you.